Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Not So Good Advice, where me, the host, Lou Bloom, gives you, the beautiful people, well, not so good advice. Yes, we did it again. We're about to hit double digits. This is episode number 9, okay? Hey, everyone that's here, just want to give a little clap. A little clap to you guys watching this, okay? And if you keep watching this, you take this advice, that's what you're going to hear. Something's going to be clapping. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, send an email. notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. Go ahead. Let me know. Well, first off, before I even start, I have to say a disclaimer. This is not professional or legal advice. This is purely for comedic and entertainment purposes only. Okay? You should not be taking this literal. But if you do take this literal, comment that shit. Send an email. Let us know how that went. Because we're dying to know. We want to know if it worked out. If it didn't, we want to know. Okay? So we got some juicy ones today. Real juicy ones. And some strange ones. Okay? So let's just get started. So this one, the title goes, I'm scared and I don't know what to do. Okay. My partner had a psychosis break after we had our firstborn. He was in a mental institution and now sees a psychiatrist and a therapist. He is taking 3 medications. He seemed to be going in the right direction. I went through his phone. I don't know why my gut has been twisting and turning these past few weeks. He did tell me he started talking to aliens again at work, and I was terrified. I don't know what to do. He also, at the time, started to take half of his nighttime medication, so we stopped that, and he seemed to do better. Okay? I go through his phone, and he's using Google Gemini and asking it questions about aliens, UFOs, etc. He even admitted to it that he does believe in aliens, and he believes they are here. I'm panicking. I can't sleep. We have a fresh 3-month-old baby, and I don't work. He's our only source of income, and we also don't have a family to fall back on. Wow. Okay. Should I call his psychiatrist? He also was Googling UFOs, aliens, and just obsessing. He's been hiding this from me. I don't know what to do. Please, someone help. I want to bawl my eyes out. That's how they wrote it. Okay. Well, first I'm going to start off like this. Does he work for NASA? Does he fly jets? Does he work in Area 51? Because if he does, then this will make sense. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe he's seen things. Maybe he saw something. Okay? Wow. But at the bottom of my heart, if this is really going on, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. I'm truly sorry. This is crazy. He's not doing good. Obviously, this is someone's dad. This is someone's husband or baby daddy, which is a little crazy, I must admit. What does he do for work? That's what I really want to know. What does he do for work? Because, maybe he really does. Maybe he really believes in them. I mean, do you believe in them? I think aliens exist, but I haven't seen anything. I want to see something, but I haven't. Did he voluntarily admit himself to the mental institution, or was he submitted by force? Because there's a difference. But I heard once you go in, it's on your record and you're 5150 or something like that, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's good that he's getting mental help, psychiatric help. That's good. But damn, he has a newborn, and he's the only source of income. Yikes! I mean, does he have a dad? His mom? Can you talk to them? Do you have a mom or dad, a family around? I know you say you don't, but sister, something, cousin. Also, what's his drug history? Because I know from experience, not personal experience, but I know there's always a connection between meth and crack and aliens. It's always a connection. Whenever I see a meth head or speak to crackheads, Sometimes I talk to homeless people and crackheads because I'm crazy. Um, yeah, they talk about that shit. They talk about that shit, and it's interesting, very interesting. But I think you guys are going in the right direction. But ultimately, see how the medication goes, and if it doesn't help, I mean, has he threatened you physically? Has he hurt anyone? I mean, that's fuck. What does he do for work? Like, he makes enough money for you guys? Did having the baby really drive him that crazy? I recommend keep going to therapy. See if the medicine helps. Talk to him. How old are you guys? How old is he? You don't. There's nothing saying how old he is. Supposedly 20-year-olds and up, they kind of go. They have schizophrenic, or they're what's the word? They're vulnerable to like schizophrenic tendencies once you're like in your 20s and you're a guy. Women, they're all schizophrenic. They come out the womb crazy, so no one really says anything about it. But men, once they reach a certain age, they can go crazy. They can. It's a thing. They can. I say keep going to the therapist, psychiatric help. That's good. Take the drugs. Take the medication. That's good. Fuck. I mean, how's his drug history though? Is he a meth head? Has he done meth before? That's what I want to know, because there's a link to that. But keep looking. You gotta be there for him. Be there for him. And hope because I don't think he's not doing this on purpose. He doesn't want to be crazy, but yeah. And this is a tough one, and it's like it's very sensitive. I'm sorry you're going through this. But yeah, I mean, you should protect the baby just in case he thinks the baby is an alien and throws it out the window. You don't want that to happen. It won't happen. I'm sure it won't. But yeah, protect that baby, and if there's any sign of like physical danger, you're in danger because of him. Have an escape plan. Like, talk to your folks, talk to your people. If this keeps going on, hopefully you can keep doing this for a year or two, but eventually maybe you need to get a job, and start making money too. And I would say, just in case, for emergencies only, like the last cyanide pill. Okay, the last cyanide pill, the last abort button would be have an escape plan, because maybe he's just not healthy enough for a baby, to raise a baby, because that shit is no joke. It is real life here. Okay, may God be with you. Okay, let's do the next one, guys. This one goes as, I can't quit weed. I'm an 18-year-old female. Have been smoking pretty much every day, multiple times a day for the last 3 years. My boyfriend hates it. I would too. So I never do it around him, but I got into it young and fell into a bad habit, and now it seems like I can't get it off my mind. Every time I don't have a cart, doing the carts, huh? I just feel so bored and unfulfilled. I don't really want to quit, but I feel like I have to for physical and mental health reasons. I know you have to want to change to be able to actually change, but I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. I'm addicted. Any advice? Yes, I got some advice for you. A great man once said, keep doing your addiction until you get sick of it. Get sick of your sickness, and then you will be forced to stop that. Hit rock bottom. People's rock bottoms might be they can't work out, they're getting fat, so they stop. Some people's rock bottom is they lose their job and their family, and they live on the street now, and they're forced to stop. Hopefully that's not your rock bottom. I mean, look, I smoked weed for a long time. Same as you, every day, multiple times a day. I remember in high school, I wouldn't smoke during like season. I would stop smoking, but then after season, because I did sports, I would get back into it for years. A lot longer than 3 years, I would smoke weed every day. And did it have, side effects? Probably. Did it affect me too bad where I can't function and I'm not moving forward in life? No, didn't do that. But you're only like 18. So I say get into working out. Something that helped me is working out, because, like, if you're working out, being active, you don't really want to smoke too much. I mean, you're not going to smoke when you work out. But weed, I love weed. I loved it. It's awesome. And I'm not sober completely for like years. It's barely been like a little bit of time. But it's helped. I mean, it got to the point where I kept smoking all the time where I wasn't really sober at all. So it's like I got being sober became unfamiliar to me. And now being sober seems kind of cool. Like, everyone does drugs, everyone smokes weed, everyone does coke, everyone hits the cart, everyone is doing like zins now, everyone smokes cigarettes. It's like the people who are sober and that don't do that, they're the cool ones now. It's being cool to be sober. So you should try replacing your weed habit with another habit, like painting, exercise. I mean, other stuff that matters, because you're gonna hit an age where life's getting more serious, and you're gonna have to do things that really matter and that are really important, because weed's not that important. Like, you're gonna have to spend your time. You're gonna see, you work, you got family, you work out and shit, and you're gonna have only so much time throughout the day to do things. And weed, I mean, it's fun, but that shit gets old. It got old for me. That's what I recommend. That's my advice. Okay, this is a good one right here. And this one goes as, the title says, "My girlfriend is trans." For some context, I'm a 16-year-old dude. My girlfriend is a 17-year-old female. Has been dating for a few months by now. She has recently told me that she is trans, male to female. Male to female, she-male. Male she. Something like that. I don't know what to do in this moment. I'm not into trans women. I feel very conflicted, but I still love her so much. Aww. I would love and appreciate any advice anyone has to offer. Okay? Alright. So, you're very young. I don't even think you're outside of high school. So, but nowadays everyone is being trans, and I get it. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish a God-made woman from a not a God-made woman, artificial woman. And the medical technology is only getting better. It is only getting better. So it's going to be even harder as the years go on to distinguish what is real, what is not. I could proudly say I'm good at spotting that shit. I'm really good at spotting that shit, especially in person. There's always telltale signs. Always telltale signs, like the collarbone, the shoulders, the jaw. I mean, the hands, the wrist bones, the hips. I mean, like how they walk, how they talk. For sure, their mannerisms. But I don't blame you. Like, the technology is getting better and better, and it's gonna be hard to really distinguish. But you say you love her. Wait, time out. Hold on. So you love her, but you've been dating her for a few months now. How much do you love her? It's been a few months. How much could you even love her in a few months? Okay? How much could you love her in a few months? That is, it's crazy. You don't love her. But maybe you have something inside you that you actually do love trans women, or at least you're open to loving them. I mean, it sucks how you're so young and you're in this mess and you're getting affected by it. That sucks, but maybe that's something. Maybe you need to look inside and find out, if you really do, if you're okay with trans women. Because if you are, I mean, that's okay. Who cares? I mean, it's your life. Live how you want. No one can stop that. Do your thing. But I mean, oh my God, it's her responsibility to tell you before you even get in contact at all. She should have told you she's trans. It's like someone with a, life altering STD. Before it gets too far, they need to tell you, hey, I have this. It's like someone who is a werewolf. Before it's a full moon, they should tell you, hey, I'm a werewolf. I might rip your face off tomorrow night. It's like, it's their responsibility, and it's kind of like shitty. It's very shitty of that person. And they're so young. Wait, time out. How old they are? It's not even 18 and they're trans. Are they fully trans, or are they just dressed the part? That's crazy. My advice is to really look inside and try to figure out if you're into trans or if you're not. If I was you, I would fucking cut that shit. Never speak to them again, and keep pushing, because I'm not into that shit. But if you say you're not into it, you should do the same. But also, like, you should, like, hold her to it. Like, what the fuck? Why don't you tell me this? Crazy ass. Crazy. That's my advice. I mean, it's only a few months, so, like, it's not nothing's crazy. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Next one. Is adult life supposed to be this lonely? This one hits a little bit to home. I can feel it. I understand this one. I just graduated recently from a good school and got a well-paid job, which thankfully gives me nice financial freedom. Nice. I understand that I'm in a very privileged position, but it's getting fairly lonely, and every day feels the same to me. I get up, go to work, go to the gym, go home, cook, eat, and shower. Day is pretty much over by then. Is there anything I can do to make life more interesting? I'm thinking of doing volunteering or teaching on the weekends. How old are you? Yep, I feel that one. Life can get pretty lonely, especially like after your 20s. Not after your 20s, but like in your 20s, if you don't got a good friend group, it gets lonely. It does. If you don't have friends or family or people to hang out with, it gets lonely. So, find shit to do. And like, be social. Talk to people at the supermarket. Go out to the bars and clubs. Make friends. I mean, maybe have a day or two during the week. Maybe a day or two, 2 times out of the month, 3 times out of the month, to skip working out. Go to events or something during the week. Something that I like personally is comedy. I love comedy. I love going to open mics. I love going to comedy clubs. And if you go to the open mic community, they don't just do comedy. They like sing and do poetry and everything else, which is super cool. You're going to meet all types of people. And a lot of them are cool, funny, and friendly. And I mean, that's what you need to do. You need to go to social events, social gatherings, join a club, and do that. Because if you live by yourself and it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, and it will be lonely. But you should definitely be more social. Make friends. Like after high school and college, when there's not a lot of young people around your age together all the time, every day, it takes work to make friends and make a little social circle. It does take work. It takes effort. So you need to put in the work and do it, because if not, you're going to be like a lone wolf and depressed, and it's going to suck. But we're social creatures, so definitely you should go out there and, make friends. Think about it almost like you're in kindergarten again or first grade. Be like, hey, want to be my friend. Don't be a weirdo, though. Don't be creepy. No one likes to creep. Okay, that's my advice. Next one. Got rejected, left with weird feeling. Okay. Hi. I was thinking that this girl was flirting with me, but when I asked her out, she said no. That's all. Cool. But I left with this weird feeling of embarrassment. I can't wash it off. I didn't even like the girl. I just shot my shot, but this feeling, the fuck so I do about it? The fuck do I do about it? I feel so fucking embarrassed. Dude, I want to just lock in and never get the fuck out. No, don't do that. I'm assuming you're a bro, you're a dude, you're a guy, okay? And honestly, get used to that shit, bro. Get used to that shit, homeboy. For real, get used to that shit. Because as men, especially as a single man, on the prowl for the babes, for the BBGs, the baby girls, if you're on the prowl for that shit, you gotta get used to rejection. It's inevitable. It's like you're going for interviews. You're gonna get rejected. You're probably not gonna get hired the first one you go to. So get used to that shit. But you need to like take it in, accept it with open arms, because as a man you will get rejected. It's inevitable. It happens to everyone, and that's a good thing too, because the more you get rejected, the closer you are to getting a girlfriend, or successfully going on a date with the girl, or my approach, because I learned a lot the past couple years, 2 years, 3 years, I learned a lot. My approach would be, don't straight up ask her out, be friends, be cool with them, talk to them a little bit, be cool with them, be cool, and just make friends, be friendly, be interesting, ask them questions, and then don't make it seem like you're straight up trying to go out with them and you're trying to fuck. Don't do that. Just be cool with them, be friends, and you'll get the vibe. Talk to them at first, be cool, seem interested a little bit, and then once you get that good reciprocation, I think that's what it's called, when you get those good vibes, then bam, hit her with the, hey, we should go out sometime. And it doesn't even have to be boyfriend or girlfriend shit. Just go out as friends. What is a good one is invite her somewhere. Be like, hey, I'm gonna go down the street and actually eat something. I know there's a good taco spot. Hey, there's an event down the street, a good open mic or whatever. Hey, look, there's a crazy guy down the street saying he believes in UFOs. You want to go see him? Let's go. I was gonna go right now. No? Cool, I'm going anyway. Bam. Shrug that shit off. It doesn't even matter, because it's life, baby. It don't matter. It really doesn't matter. Get used to the rejection and just enjoy it. Be like a boxer. Be like a boxer, Keep walking someone down. Bah, bah, bah. You're getting hit. Don't let it faze you. Keep pushing. Keep going through. Bam, you get knocked down. Get back up. Put your hands back up. Talk to the ref. Keep pushing forward. And then start swinging. And then start going. And then if you're lucky, you get that connection and you get a hit. That's my good advice for that one. That's the honest advice. That feeling will pass too. No big deal. This one. Oh, okay. Newly homeless. Fiance is gone. Scared to sleep outside. I recently lost my house. Most of my family is from the south, so I don't really have anywhere to go. I've been couch surfing and I'm quickly running out of places to stay. Me and my girl are no more, and so I can't stay with her or her family either. I'm not used to living in OC, and I don't really know the area. I'm not sure where to go or what to do. I'm not a drug addict or a criminal or anything like that. I just lost my job and it snowballed into me losing everything. Oh, bro. I'm writing this as I'm about to leave the last place I'm couch surfing from, so if anyone has any ideas what to do or where I should go, please let me know. I don't have any money. I don't have the money to get on the bus or anything, but I have my ID and proof I'm a citizen, I guess. Okay, if you're not a drug addict, I don't know if they'll accept you, but they have homeless shelters. So if you can, go to a homeless shelter. You might have to sleep next to a crackhead. You might almost get butt grapefruit. You might almost get butt fucked. You might have to protect yourself if you go sleep on a cot next to a homeless crackhead. You might. Even try to go to a halfway house. They have programs. They do. You don't have a savings? You don't have a little bit of money put aside to help you out? Do you have a vehicle? Sleep in your vehicle. I mean, if I was you, first thing I could, because they're always hiring, become a dishwasher. I was a dishwasher for years before I got a cool job and got my shit going. I was a dishwasher. Be a dishwasher. You're going to make shit money, but it's going to be money. Even be a construction worker. Fuck it. Be a laborer for a construction company. They'll hire you. They're always hiring. And try to find a program. I don't know how old you are. Yeah, I don't know how old you are, but try to do that if you can. And if you have a vehicle, sleep in your vehicle. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. That's tough, but hey, I mean, if she calls you again and tries to get back with you, fuck that bitch. Fuck, left you on the street like a dog. But actually, why'd she leave you? What were you doing? Did you fuck up? Why'd she leave? That's a real question. Why did she leave? Yeah, that's what I would do. Dishwasher, construction laborer, homeless shelter, halfway house, shit like that. It's gonna suck, but shit like that. And also, sleeping on the street, that ain't that bad. I've never done it, but I never slept a whole night on the street. But it's not that bad. Just, don't sleep. Be careful with the homeless people. They'll get you. Next question. Okay, next question. How to beat someone in a fight who is stronger than me? Got myself in a pretty bad situation and a fight is almost certain to happen. Me and this person are like the same height, but in terms of strength, I'm most certainly outgunned. I'm pretty quick, but I doubt I can do much to him. And if I take 1, 2, maybe even 3 punches, then I'm down instantly. Help me out, gentlemen. Too bad you don't got these guns, huh? Too bad you don't got these guns. Well, you came to the right place. Because I'll tell you, you're going to have to get a squad or a group of people or, get some homies to have your back. Get some homies to have your back. Or, honestly, learn jiu-jitsu. Learn boxing. Well, maybe you can't learn this much boxing or Muay Thai or MMA before you guys fight. Because it takes months and years, and you need a few smoker fights or a few fights. You need a lot of sparring sessions to really, really get the feeling of how to fight and how to protect yourself. So, if I was you, the only logical thing you can do, carry pepper spray and tell them, hey, I don't want to fight. I'm not going to fight you. Carry pepper spray. Because pepper spray will really turn 100 to 0. You know how people go 0 to 100? No, it's going to be 100 to 0. Or, keep that pepper spray handy. Because, come on, if you don't want to fight, you don't have to physically fight or be in danger to get hurt. You don't. Also, you could be like this. If he wants to fight, be like this. Look. Say this. Look. Be like this. Get your hood. Put your hoodie on. And be like this. Be like this. Be like, look. I don't want to fight you, man. I don't want to fight you. But if you really want to fight, and if we're going to fight, you better fucking kill me. Because when I go, I'm not going to stop. Just like that. Do that. Pretty sure he won't fight you. Or, you can say you saw aliens and UFOs. Pepper spray. That's what you should do. Okay, we're almost done here. Ooh, this one is an interesting one. Okay, title goes, I woke up to my boyfriend jerking off beside me, and now I don't know what to do. I'm an 18-year-old female. My boyfriend is 19. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. The fuck? Bro, go to the bathroom. Okay. Have now been dating for a couple months. A couple months he's already jerking off next to you? Fuck. Dude. Okay. He's joked around about masturbating while I was over at the house, and I've told him that it would bother me, but if I didn't give him sex, I get it. The thing is that day I made sure we had sex so he wouldn't be horny, and it wouldn't be a problem when I was tired. Then later that night, I was super sick and went to bed early. Later that night, I woke up to the bed shaking and my boyfriend jerking off to porn. Not even the videos we made together, so he wouldn't use it. When I woke up to this, he gave me a kiss and said that he loves me, trying to hide his phone really quick. Oh shit. Oh god. And what he was doing. Obviously, I caught him, and it turned into a huge fight. Why? What? A bro you can't whack off in front next to you? Come on, babe. He loves me, trying to hide his phone real quick. Obviously, I caught him, it turned into a huge fight, and he wouldn't show me his phone to show me what he was watching, and that made me even more mad. Now things are kind of awkward between us, and I don't know what to do. I just feel kind of betrayed. And like, why would he do it beside me while I'm sleeping? He knew it would bother me, yet he couldn't control himself and still did it. I don't know what to do now. I'm really bothered and I don't want it to ever happen again. It's horrible thing to wake up to, especially if you set that boundary already. Has this happened to anyone else, and what did you do? Like, there's so many other rooms in the house, just why beside me? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, just go to the restroom, bro. Go to the restroom. Like, fuck. Okay. So, I get it. You're kind of traumatized. But sometimes this is what men have to do. So we have to, stroke the dragon sometimes. We got to stroke the dragon. Okay? Yeah, I mean, that would bother me too. Not if my girlfriend was doing it. I would kind of be like, cool. It would be kind of cool, I guess, but I get it. And the thing is, you guys are like young too, 19, 18, and you're dating for a couple months and he's already feeling this comfortable in front of you. That's crazy. And he's hiding the phone. What's in that phone? What was he looking at? Gay porn? Or worse. Obviously he feels comfortable in front of you. That's cool. But too comfortable is bad. Ah, my God. Let the dust settle. And then speak to him about it. But speak honestly. And make sure, be like, babe, you can tell me anything. And you have nothing to hide from me. This was very weird. And just ask him, why would you do that? Why don't you go to another room? And also ask him, what were you looking at? Be honest with him. Be like, what were you looking at? Because right now, you're making me think that you were looking at gay porn. Maybe he was. Maybe that's okay in your relationship. I don't know. But maybe there's something that gets him going. Because you're right there beside him, sleeping like Sleeping Beauty. And he's like, just there, like, yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. It is crazy. But that's my advice. You should really talk to him about it and be like, babe, like, what the fuck? Come on. And keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for his future behavior, because if he's that comfortable and you guys barely been dating for months, you guys been dating for a couple months and you're already living together, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy within itself. So maybe you should really think about your judgment also. Like, how long does it take before you move in together? You're 19 and 18. Come on. Yeah, I would talk to him about it. Watch out for his behavior. Maybe, it's a telltale sign of something in the future to come. Something more crazy to come. Okay. Last one. Okay, here it goes. I'll try to make this short. I want men only to answer this. That's me. How do you know when you're in love? Okay, I'll try to make this quick. Love. The worst STD of all. Okay, I'll tell you. I was in love kind of 2 times in my life. Okay? Once, a little bit of middle school, a little bit of high school. That was like puppy love. The second time, a little bit of high school, and then a little bit in college, and then it ended. The second one was a longer relationship. But the second one was young love. It was like baby love. It was. How I knew I was in love is because I was ready to die for her. I realized that I would take a bullet for this woman. That's how I knew I was in love. I knew I was in love because I was ready to get her name tatted on me. And I know it's so stupid and it's so crazy, I would get her name tatted on me. That's how much in love I was. I was ready to get her name tatted on me. And it's not like these fucking young kids dating for a couple months and moving in. No, we dated for a couple of years. Couple of nice long years. So I was ready to take a bullet, get her name tatted on me, and like what I really knew I was in love is because you know, I would wake up in the morning and I would kiss her, and it's not like I would make out with her. No, that's gross. In the morning, come on. But I would kiss her, and she had like morning breath. Me too. She had it, and it was gross, but I loved it. I loved that shit because I was in love with her. I fucking loved it because I cared about her that much. That's how I knew I was in love. That morning breath is gross, but I didn't give a fuck. I loved that shit because it was her. And that's how I knew I was in love. Everyone's different. Everyone falls in love different, and they love differently, and there's, you know, different ways of knowing. But I think that's how I knew I was in love. Those things. I never felt like that before. Maybe I won't feel like that again. Who knows? Life is crazy. Life is amazing. Life is sad. Life is dangerous. Life is beautiful. But you gotta live it. You gotta live life. And for that, I thank you guys for watching. This is Not So Good Advice. Like, comment, subscribe. Send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. See you guys later. Love ya.